What's going on, guys? Jaffa back again, and we finally have some FNAF 2 movie news. So Blumhouse dropped a brand new teaser just a few hours ago, just like Jason Blum did actually hint at us last week. And as usual, it's when I was asleep. And to just add salt to the wound, I think it was just about like an hour after I'd thrown in the towel. Because if you did not know, there was like a CinemaCon thing going on the past couple of days, and we have been expecting to get a teaser for that. I do not know if we did or not, or if this is the teaser from that. I have no idea. Because CinemaCon is a private event, I believe, and like I said, I had already thrown in the towel and gone to bed because it was 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get straight into this. Right, let's go. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 official teaser. Let's hit play. Okay, so we got the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place poster. Endo 02?
Are you ready to start the show?
Who's that? This we got Abby. Gone to fix my friends. Mike, Vanessa.
Where?
Toy Bonnie.
Everywhere.
Who are you? You're about to die. Oh, they look so good. Fucking Balloon Boy. That has to be Toy Freddy. Da-dum, dum dum da-dum. Oh, they are beautiful. Endo 02. I was already freaking out at Endo 02. And he's inside every single one of these bad boys. We did not see the withers. I did not think we were going to. So what we've got going on here, so we've got just kind of, I guess, is this the Faz Fest that Dorka and Baz and neighbor Ryan and Bryce Basco were talking about when they went to go to the set, and you had all the flyers up on the Pizzeria. So I'm gonna presume that's what's going on here. We've got Freddy, the Cupcake Bonnie. Interesting, that's the FNAF 1 designs, but it's a FNAF 2 toy animatronics. So then we've got Abby. She's obviously cycling back to fix her friends, as we see here. Gonna definitely have Mike and Vanessa talking at some point. This is insane. I do not know what is going on here, but by the looks of it, it looks like we are currently hiding inside a closet. I want to say it's giving me kind of Night Terrors vibe from FNAF Help Wanted, but what I am presuming what it actually is we're in some kind of supply closet or something. Does FNAF 2 even have a supply closet? It's got parts of the service. Parts of the service is not a closet. So then someone is pressing Showtime. I think it's the same guy that we see here. And he's gonna die. I'm presuming he's not gonna actually be anywhere important. Maybe he's like a phone guy or something in the movie universe. I don't think. I think it's gonna be a bit like in FNAF 1. We had the bandits, they went in, just destroyed the place, and then they just killed it. And yes, they were important as a plot device, not important from a, these are important characters that you know from the games. I do not think this is Henry. That, when I first saw it, that was my first instinct. But seeing, as he then just immediately gets killed by Toy Chica, who looks epic, by the way. And Mangle 2, cannot get over that Mangle looks brilliant. Although now I'm thinking, actually, now looking at this, it does look like some kind of home invasion. Thinking, I think it's Twisted Ones vibes? Where, I mean, in the Twisted Ones, the classic animatronics are already there. I recommend you read the book, because I would not be doing a simplified on that for a while. But basically, in the Twisted Ones, the old FNAF 1 animatronics, they're about to get scrapped, so police chief, one of the main characters, he takes them, puts them in a basement, and then whilst him and a couple of other main characters are there, they break out of the basement, and it's kind of home invasion, but like almost reverse. So this is definitely gonna be home invasion. I mean, you've got Mangle coming through the window, looking like a boss, and we've got Toy Bonnie in a closet. Very much kind of Night Terrors vibes, like I was saying. Oh, and we've got Toy Chica in the garage. I missed this completely. That looks like... Well, that could just be a tool, but I want to say that almost looks like endoskeleton ribs. That's going to be something worth brightening, which I would do in a sec. Let's quickly take... That's screen lock, not screen shot. Sounds similar, very different things. Excuse me, why is Toy Bonnie stabbing someone with a screwdriver? Like, excuse me, why? Admittedly, out of the toys, he is kind of the least threatening, and he is the most crazy. Just going by vibes. Surely his teeth are sharp enough. Does he not realize? Does Toy Bonnie is just an idiot. He just doesn't realize. That has to be what it is. He's too dumb. He's too dumb. He does not realize. He's a mental fucking animatronic. I mean, he looks more plastic, which I love. I love the designs. I love how they look. Matthew fucking Lillard. William Afton. Which, I mean, I thought that William Afton was here.
Toy Chica is William Afton.
I did not notice that because it's for like, what? A second? Not even that, it is like... That is an epic scene, I love that. Why is this a feature in YouTube? But I do need to like it. And so should you! Don't forget to jump scare that like button and subscribe whilst you're at it to get all your Five Nights at Freddy's movie news. I am wondering, is this going to be a dream sequence or will this be a hallucination? Because obviously we know that both Elizabeth Flail and Matthew Lillard have some kind of scene. We've seen that from behind the scenes photos. We wondered if it was going to be a dream or like a memory or like a flashback from beforehand. I'm wondering, because we now have this shot of her holding a gun, presumably shooting someone. Bear in mind, this is right after we see William Afton's reveal. Directly after, seconds after. That's a lie, not even a second after. It's both 32 seconds in. I'm wondering, is it going to be kind of in this dream or hallucination? And Vanessa sees her father, William, and then she just kind of pulls the gun on him. But obviously, William, he's spring trapped. He's spring locked in the back of Freddy's. So this obviously is either a hallucination, dream, or flashback. Because she's putting the gun on him, I think it's going to either be hallucination or dream. I think dream is like kind of first instinct. Hallucination seems like it could be more interesting because FNAF 2 don't have a lot of hallucinations, or rather the hallucinations in it are arguable. JJ is a great example of that. Is she a hallucination? Is she real? No one really knows what the fuck she is. So it could be interesting if they go down that route of it's a hallucination. I think that way it could be kind of plot relevant. Maybe like at some point we'll get like a scene where they're under attack and she's trying to fight this hallucination and she has to save the day or something. And then we get this bastard. He genuinely looks like he's walked out of... I want to say FNAF AR, but I don't know if it is just glowing blue eyes. Yeah, he looks like he's walked out of straight out of the games. And I love that he looks like he's walked out of the games, but I also hate Balloon Boy. So look, there is bits where he looks so good. I'm glad they included him just as Balloon Boy's a menace, right? He's a menace. But yeah, I love that he looks so great. He looks so. Also, match. We both have. Oh, you're not holding your balloon. You let down the sun. I was gonna say we're matching. We both got balloons. I got my t-shirt and you're a balloon boy, and you normally hold a balloon. You let me down. You let me down. Admittedly, I do think his arms outstretched. So maybe there is hope. Maybe he's just holding it out to the side because, admittedly, it is on a stick. It's one of those weird balloons. I don't know if they still do them, but I know McDonald's definitely used to do like a balloon that like this weird plastic contraption that was like a stick, this weird like cone thing, and weird holes. But then if you detach the balloon, you never know how to quite get it back on. I am not entirely sure what's going on because that looks like a sweater. That looks like a sweater. That's definitely an animatronic hand. That's. I hesitate to say that's Toy Chica. I think that is Spring Bonnie. I think just because it's picking up the knife, looks like it's some kind of pizzeria, which is odd, right? Because why would Springtrap be here? Because he's meant to be in the FNAF 1 location. I know that they're gonna. I mean, admittedly, we do have the FNAF 1 location, so I do wonder if they, again, going back to the Twisted ones, there is kind of a storm, because that, I forget what the relevance of the storm was, but the storm kind of, there's a storm right at the beginning, before the book actually, and it kind of rips through the town, tears a bunch of pizzerias, and it tears the town apart, including the pizzeria, and I'm wondering if they're going to do something like that. Maybe there is a storm or something happens that causes the pizzeria to kind of allow him to escape, right? Admittedly, I don't think they locked the door, so technically he could just walk out. But I don't think we're meant to think about it that logically. I think we're meant to look at it logically, not that logically. Someone is getting yoinked up by Mangle. I am wondering, again, is this going to be something like FNAF 1, where we kind of start off with random night guard, they get attacked, and they die. Right? They get killed by animatronics, and we get this epic shot of Foxy running down the hall. In this instance, it would be Mangle crawling through the vent, or swinging on the ceiling. Swinging on the ceiling sounds better, we're going with that. Mangle's going to go full Spider-Man. You get a lot of Mangle action actually, because she is attacking the car. What is that like? I don't know what body part. That's one of the few bad bits about Mangle. You don't know what body part it is. It is a body part. You know it's Mangle. You just don't know what it is. Is it a leg? Is it an arm? Is it a neck? No one knows. Then we get this brilliant shot of them. I'm presuming that Mike, Vanessa, and Abby are, again, home invasion. They're in the house. Toys are coming at them. Some kind of final scene, right? Because straight after, but it does cut to black. It's showtime. Screaming. And then we get Toy Freddy. Oh my god, Toy Freddy. He is beautiful. This is a beautiful man. It's a great day. He looks epic. He looks fucking epic. And even the mouth glows. Even the mouth glows. Which I didn't realise the mouth could glow. I guess it makes sense because the eyes are glowing. And it's a hollow head. It's going to come out through the mouth. Which I must ask the question. How is someone fitting inside him? How is a actor going to get inside him and maneuver him? I must ask. Like, obviously they know what they're doing. That, like, I mean, obviously he's there. He's walking. He's walking down the street through the Fazfest, and so obviously they know what they're doing. They have it sorted. I must ask, how the shit are they gonna see out of that? I love Endo Ojo. I feel like I'm the only one freaking out over how good Endo Ojo looks. But he looks so cool. But I'm gonna leave it there for this video. So I know it's only leaving me like about a day and a half to try and do it, but I'm gonna try and put together a predictions video for tomorrow's upload. If not, I guess it might have to wait until Monday, and I'll try and get a different video put out tomorrow. But though I'm gonna do a prediction video, gonna try and use this, gonna put together a script. We'll try and get that out soon. And yeah, if you did enjoy, don't even press, jump scare the fucking like button. And please subscribe to stay up to date with all FNAF 2 movie news, and I will see you in the next video. Good bid for now. What the fuck was happening at CinemaCon?